Hey everyone, welcome in. Today we're going to be watching Interstellar. It's going to be my first time watching this movie, and this is one that I've been very eager to watch for quite a while. And one of the reasons for that is because I keep hearing things about this movie when I haven't watched it, so I just know that I need to watch it before anything major gets spoiled for me. I watch a lot of analysis videos, video game analysis, and for some reason, they always bring up Interstellar, and they're like, it's like that time in Interstellar when, and I'm just like, God, fast forward, skip this part. So anyways, Interstellar. I've heard good things about it. I've been curious about it for a long time, and lately I felt like now's the time to watch it. It's now or never. So thank you guys for being here, and I hope you guys enjoy. See you guys in the comments.
Well, my dad was a farmer, like everybody else back then. Of course, he didn't start that way.
Shutting it all down.
Dad?
Well, that was intense.
Sorry, Murph. Go back to bed, man.
I thought you were the ghost. Were you dreaming about the crash?
Get your butt back in bed, Murph.
We had died. The blight came and we had to burn it. And we still had corn, but mostly we had dust.
Well, when we set the table, we always set the plate upside down.
That's a lot of dust, even inside?
Dad, can you fix this?
Let me guess. Was your ghost?
I knocked it off my shelf.
Wow, it's not very scientific, Murph.
You said science is about admitting what we don't know.
Just got you there.
Murph, you want to talk science, you gotta record the facts, analyze, then present your conclusions. Deal?
Deal.
You have a good day, school.
Hold up. Parent-teacher conferences.
They're saying it's the last harvest for okra. Ever.
I love okra. Ever?
You be nice to that Miss Hanley. She's single. Repopulating the earth. Start pulling your weight, young man.
Doesn't he already have kids?
All right, Murph, give me a second.
What'd you do, Murph?
Murphy's Law.
Shut up! Why did you and Mom name me after something that's bad?
Murphy's Law doesn't mean that something bad will happen. What it means is that whatever can happen will happen, and that sounded just fine with us.
Whoa! Here, let's go. What about the flat tire?
We going. Oh. I've heard this song before. Maybe it's been in commercials? MasterCard. Woo! Where'd the plane go?
We lost it.
No, we didn't.
I've never seen an aircraft with... It looks like it's flying upside down.
Want to give it a whirl?
It's a model plane?
Layer down right there at the edge of the reservoir. Nicely done.
How long do you think it's been up there?
10 years ago.
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna give it something socially responsible to do.
Can't we just let it go?
This thing needs to learn how to adapt, Murph. Like the rest of us.
A little late, Coop.
Yeah, we had a flat.
So, we got Tom's scores back. He's gonna make an excellent farmer.
What about college?
Tom's score simply isn't high enough.
What's your waistline? Oh, what, 32? I'm about 33 inseam. It takes two numbers to measure your own ass, but only one to measure my son's future.
Right now, we don't need more engineers. The world needs farmers. Maybe your grandkids will get to be
We
engineers.
done here, sir?
No.
Murph is a great kid. She brought this in to show the other students. It's an old federal textbook. We've replaced them with the corrected version, explaining how the Apollo missions were fake to bankrupt the Soviet Union.
You don't believe we went to the moon?
Murph got into a fistfight with several of her classmates over this Apollo nonsense.
Yeah, you know what? There's a game tomorrow night. Favorite team's playing. There's gonna be candy and soda. I think I'll take her to that.
Her face. Well, Murphy was right. He was
Got
mad
you
at her.
Suspended.
What?
So this is interesting. It's like in the future, there's no more wars. Maybe there was a war that kind of like destroyed everything. They're trying to like rebuild. The earth maybe got damaged. They're just struggling to get food for everybody. And certain types of progress have been halted because of this need for the basic survival. And they want to keep everybody grounded. Like these conspiracies have turned into the reality of like the Apollo landings being faked and stuff. It's like, can you imagine living in a time where it's not just crazy conspiracy people saying that we never went to the moon, but like it's the government that's telling you this.
I counted the spaces.
Why?
In case the ghost is trying to communicate. I'm trying Morse. Dots and dashes used.
I know what Morse code is, Murph. I just don't think your bookshelf's trying to talk to you.
She's a cute kid.
I hear your meeting at the school didn't go so well.
It's like we've forgotten who we are, Tom. Explorers, pioneers, not caretakers.
This world isn't so bad.
Well, we used to look up in the sky and wonder at our place in the stars.
You were good at something, and you never got a chance to do anything with it. I'm sorry. Popcorn at a ball game is unnatural. I want a hot dog.
School says you're gonna follow my footsteps.
I like what you do. I like our farm.
Let's get out of here.
More dirt. Just dirt, dirt, and dirt.
Gang, let's mask up.
Man. Those are some crazy winds.
Murph, Tom, you guys shut your windows?
Oh, shit. Well, no one's sleeping in this bedroom tonight.
The ghost.
Grab your pillow. Sleep in with Tom.
Told you.
It's not a ghost. It's gravity.
You want to clean that up when you're finished praying to it?
Grandpa's funny.
It's not Morse, Murph. It's binary. Coordinates.
So something is trying to communicate.
I can't miss this. You don't know what you're gonna find.
And that is why I can't take you.
Aw, she can't even go see her ghost's coordinates. She is in the truck.
Oh! You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me.
Make yourself useful.
He seems like a good dad. Good relationship with his kids. Well, I don't know too much about Tom, but Murph seems like she feels free to be who she is, and like she trusts him. She doesn't hide things from him and things like that.
Murph, I think this is the end of the road.
Didn't you bring the bolt cutters?
Yes, my girl.
What is he teaching her, actually? Breaking and entering?
Step away from the fence!
Oh dear.
Don't be afraid!
How do you explain this? What are you doing here? Top secret area. Well, a ghost?
Where did you get those coordinates?
Where's my daughter?
Don't make me take you down again.
It's a robot?
Back down, please.
Who are you?
Dr. Brand.
I knew Dr. Brown once. He was a professor. Well, it's near as cute either.
Why don't you just let us back up from your fence and we'll be on our way? Huh?
It's not that simple.
Dude, I don't know anything about this place.
Yes, you do.
Lazarus.
Hello, Cooper.
Professor Brown.
You're sitting in the best kept secret in the world. Nobody stumbles in here.
We learned these coordinates from an anomaly.
It was gravity.
Oh, what sort of gravitational anomaly? Where was this?
Hey, you're not getting any answers from us until I get assurances.
Don't you know who we are, Coop?
No, Professor, I don't.
We're NASA.
Oh.
The same NASA you flew for.
I heard they shut you down, sir.
And they needed us back in secret. Public opinion wouldn't allow spending on space exploration, not when you're struggling to put food on the table.
Dang. Imagine living in a world like that.
The corn will die. We don't even breathe nitrogen. Blight does, and as it thrives, our air gets less and less oxygen.
Oh, the whole it's not going to be inhabitable.
We're not meant to save the world. We're meant to leave it.
You sent people out there looking for a new home?
The Lazarus missions.
Where'd you send them?
I can't tell you any more unless you agree to pilot this craft.
Oh, well, lucky the person that they needed happened to just stumble upon them.
And this is the mission that you were trained for.
An hour ago, you didn't even know I was alive.
But something sent you here. They chose you.
Well, who's they? How long would I be gone? I've got kids, Professor.
Get out there and save them.
We started detecting gravitational anomalies almost 50 years ago.
Oh, so when she said gravity.
Out near Saturn, a disturbance of space-time.
Hit a wormhole. And it leads where?
Another galaxy.
A wormhole's not a naturally occurring phenomenon.
Whoever they are, they appear to be looking out for us.
We sent people into it 10 years ago.
Wow, they've been doing this a long time.
12 possible worlds, 12 Ranger launches.
All in secret.
Led by the remarkable Dr. Mann.
Their mission was to assess their world, and if it showed potential, then they could send out a signal, bed down for the long nap, wait to be rescued. And one system shows promise.
And one, that's a bit of a long shot, isn't it?
One system with 3 potential worlds?
So if we find a home, then what?
There's a plan A and a plan B.
I am so here for this.
Plan A, I started working on the theory and we started building this station.
Plan B, population bomb. Over 5,000 fertilized eggs.
Yeah, what about the people here? You give up on them?
That's why plan A is a lot more fun.
That's why it's plan B and not plan A. Because that's like the last-ditch effort to save humanity.
Find us a new home, and by the time you return, I will have solved the problem of gravity.
But when's he gonna return? Is he gonna return?
Go away.
Murph.
If you're leaving, just go.
This world was never enough for you, was it, Coop? Don't trust the right thing done for the wrong reason. The why of the thing, that's the foundation.
To give his children's generation a chance.
This world's a treasure, Donald. It's been telling us to leave for a while now. Mankind was born on Earth. It was never meant to die here.
Tom will be all right, but you gotta make things right with Murph.
And Grandpa's gonna have his hands full with these 2 kids.
You have to talk to me, Murph. I need to fix this before I go.
I'll keep it broken so you have to stay.
Oh.
Your mom, she said something to me I never quite understood. We're just here to be memories for our kids. I think I now understand what she meant.
Wow, I've never heard anything like that.
Once you're a parent, you're the ghost of your children's future. I can't be your ghost right now. They chose me.
I figured out the message. One word. It says stay, Dad. It says stay!
No, I'm coming back.
When?
One for you. One for me. Near a black hole. Time's gonna change for me. And it's gonna run more slowly. Maybe by the time I get back, we might even be the same age.
You have no idea when you're coming back. No idea. Oh!
Don't make me leave like this, Murph.
Can't blame her.
I love you forever, and I'm coming back.
She's smart enough to know that you can't really make that promise. Okay, so time. Whoa. Ghost saying something.
Gotta go.
I'm fine.
Not great. So time's gonna move different for them. Hopefully, I'm gonna be able to follow everything that's gonna happen here.
You look after our place for me, all right? All right?
Mm-hmm. Look after my kids, Donald.
Dang.
9.
Oh no.
2. 1. Booster ignition and...
She didn't get her chance to make things right between them before he left.
Prepare for stage 1 separation. Everybody good? Plenty of slaves for my robot colony?
gave him a humor setting so he'd fit in better with his unit. A giant, sarcastic robot.
So all these people are going? I thought it was gonna be just him. They
Yeah,
got the
you can use it
robot
to find
too.
your way back into the ship after I blow you out the airlock. What's your humor setting, Tars? That's 100%. Let's bring it on down to 75, please.
The robot Tar is at the 100% humor setting. Reminds me of the Legacy of Time Journeyman Project 3 game. Snarky robot.
Taking control. This is handover to you.
I love that silence. No sound out in
It's
space.
hard leaving everything. My kids, your father. We should learn to talk.
Emma, not to. Just being honest.
Hey, Tars, what's your honesty parameter?
90%. Absolute honesty isn't always the most diplomatic with emotional beings.
90% it is, Dr. Brand.
2 against 1.
You're coming up on the Endurance.
I really appreciate the complete lack of sound. A lot of times movies want to have something happening all the time, music at the very least.
Approaching module port.
And people said they never went to the moon. Look at them.
Nice and easy door.
Perfect.
Target locked?
Target locked.
Well done. Are we ready to spin?
This is
Hello, Case.
Hello, Tars.
all right. We're all set.
Why are they spinning? Is it gonna be like a slingshot?
Romilly? Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I just need a minute.
Okay, I think we have some Dramamine in the hat pod. I'm just gonna go get that.
It's gonna be bad if you vomit in that helmet, right?
Amelia, be safe. Give my regards to Dr. Mann. We've calculated 2 years to Saturn.
Look after my family, will you please, sir?
We'll be waiting for you when you get back.
Everyone keeps saying when you get back, but I feel like
Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage against the dying of the light.
bye-bye Earth.
The human race is going to be adrift. Our 3 prospects, Laura Miller's planet, is first.
Into cryo.
Wolf Edmonds is here.
Tell me about Edmund.
Oh, Wolf's a particle physicist.
How about man?
Dr. Mann, well, he's remarkable. He's the best of us. This crew represents the best of humanity.
Even me, huh?
You know what? We agreed 90%.
I'll be there in a minute. Let me ask you something.
Why are you whispering? They can't hear you.
They close?
I also have a discretion setting, Cooper.
Not a poker face, Lane.
Dad's about to go down for the long nap.
Know that I love you.
Is it him?
I don't think so, Murph.
Hello, Murph. He sent you a message.
She's pretty upset with him for leaving.
If you record any messages, I can get them transmitted to Cooper. The next time you hear from Cooper, they'll be coming up on Saturn.
So they're gonna come out of the cryo and I don't know if it's cryo, I'm assuming the sleep when they get to Saturn. Wow. It's so dark, so far away from the sun. But the sun is still so bright.
They said I could start advanced agriculture a year early. All right, I gotta go, Dad.
I'm sorry, Coop. I asked Murph to say hi, but she's as stubborn as her old man. We'll try
Oh,
again next time.
I really feel for everyone. It's like, it's tough, but necessary.
This gets to me, Cooper. Millimeters of aluminum, that's it, and then nothing.
We're explorers, Ron. This is our boat.
Even if he does come back to see his kids, best case scenario, he's missed them growing up into adulthood.
There, that's it. That's the wormhole.
It's a sphere. You thought it would just be a hole.
Yeah.
The illustrations I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's like a...
So they say you want to go from here to there. So a wormhole bends space like this, so you can take a shortcut through.
Wow.
But who put it there? Who do we have to thank?
Space is so cool and so frightening. Whoa. Whoa. Is that supposed to happen? Oh my god. This space is like it's compressed.
It's not. Don't!
That was absolutely nerve-wracking.
What was that?
First handshake.
We're here.
So that's not our son anymore, right?
Miller's side has kept pinging thumbs up, as has Dr. Mann's. Edmonds went down 3 years ago.
But Miller still looks good, though. The planet is much closer to Gargantua than we thought. Landing there takes us dangerously close, and the black hole that big has a huge gravitational pull.
We already went through a wormhole.
Well, every hour we spend on that planet will be 7 years back on Earth.
Whoa.
Well, we can't just drop down there without...
You can't just think about your family. Now you have to think bigger than that, all right?
Plan A does not work if the people on Earth are dead by the time we pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
That's why there's a plan B.
Well, are we throwing plan A out the window already?
Here's Gargantua. Here's Miller's planet. Then we take the Ranger down. We get Miller. We get her samples. We come back. We analyze.
That'll work.
That's good.
There's not gonna be time for monkey business or chit chat down there. So Tars, you should definitely stay here.
He's like, what?
Talking about a couple of years. I could use the time to research gravity.
You got it?
I wouldn't leave you behind, Dr. Brand.
So Tars is like the best character in this movie, right? Wow,
We
that's
can
the
just see the collapsed
Gargantua?
star inside. The singularity.
We can't get anything from it.
Oh, the answer's there. Just no way to see it.
There's Miller's planet.
Whoa. Oh. Damn.
Hang on.
Brand, Doyle, get ready.
We're too damn fast. I got this.
He's the best pilot that they had. Better trust him. He's the pilot, not you, and there's a reason for that. Right?
Just water.
That was smooth, see? Cooper knows what he's doing.
Very graceful.
No,
It was.
but very efficient.
It looked like it from the outside perspective. I'm sure it didn't feel very great for those that were
7
inside.
years per hour here. Let's make it count.
7 years per hour. Damn. Oh, it looks like a tsunami. Oh. The water is shallow? I thought it was an ocean, but we're not on Earth. He's like, hurry, my kids are getting older by the minute. Oh.
For Beacon.
Wreckage.
No more Miller?
Where's the mountains?
Those aren't mountains. They're waves.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit. We need the recorder.
You know, I don't know if this is the right planet for us.
Get your ass back to the Ranger now!
Oh, crap.
Case, go get her.
Look at this robot.
Go, go, go.
Oh my god. Get in! Get in! Oh no! That's it. Oh man. This is like the most intense movie I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god. with gravity being like heavier, doesn't that make all that like so much worse?
Too waterlogged. Let it drain.
God damn it!
I was trying to do the right thing.
You tell that to Doyle. Case homicide!
He could have got back. It's not her fault.
What's this gonna cost us, Brand?
Decades.
What happened to Miller?
On this planet's time, she just landed hours ago. She probably just died minutes ago.
Wow. Wrap your brain about that shit.
And now we're stuck here till there won't be anyone left on Earth to save.
I'm counting every minute, same as you, Cooper.
Some clever way we could maybe, I don't know, jump in a black hole. Came back the years.
It can't run backwards. The only thing that can move across dimensions like time is gravity.
My daughter is 10 years old.
They shouldn't have sent him. Everybody else doesn't have any children.
I want to make sure your children feel safe. And it rolls out down a 10-year-old. The world's ending.
Oh, man.
Hello, Ron?
I've waited years.
It's 23 years.
Whoa.
4 months, 8 days.
Oh my god. He's been
Doyle.
waiting for years. Doyle died a few minutes ago.
There's nothing here for us.
He waited 23 years.
We've got years of messages stored.
So his daughter's 33 years old now.
Hey, Dad. I finished second in school. I met another girl, Dad. I really think this is the one. It's her
Couldn't
right
they
there.
have got another pilot?
Hey, Dad.
Oh my god.
Grandpa. His name's Jesse.
Say bye-bye, Grandpa. Bye-bye, Grandpa.
Sorry it's been a while. What with Jesse and all? Oh, Grandpa died last week. We buried him out in the back 40 next to Mom and Jesse.
What happened to Jesse?
Lois says that I have to let you go. I guess letting you go. I don't know, wherever you are, Dad. Hope that you're at peace. And bye.
That's it. Oh, that's the last message he's gonna get. Maybe. Murphy.
Hey, Dad.
Oh.
You once told me that when you came back, we might be the same age. And today, I'm the age you were when you left.
Wow.
This might be a real good time for you to come back.
Oh. Wow, well they got a this actress looks so much like she's the older version of the original Murphy.
I'm not sure what I'm more afraid of. Them never coming back or coming back to find we've failed. To the fourth iteration. Let's run it through some new fields.
We've tried that hundreds of times.
It only has to work once.
Well, now she knows why he went. She's followed in his footsteps, so to speak.
For years, we've been trying to solve the equation without changing the underlying assumption about time. It's recursive, it's nonsensical. You've been trying to finish it with one arm, no, with both arms tied behind your back. And I don't understand why.
Can we take this point up at another time? Do not go gentle into that good night.
Okay, yeah, this movie feels like something special, and it's so fascinating. This is one of the reasons why I love sci-fi so much, because it's about exploring possibilities and thinking about like things that we don't understand, and thinking about how like they could make sense if we had like more knowledge in the future.
We have to choose.
We've no reason to suspect Edmund's data would have soured. His world has key elements to sustain human life.
As does Dr. Mann's.
I really believe Edmund's is the better prospect.
Why?
Gargantua, that's why. Look at Miller's planet. No life. Sterile.
And crazy waves.
Murphy's Law. Whatever can happen will happen.
You once said that Dr. Mann was the best of us.
But Edmund's data is more promising.
We should vote.
She's in love with Wolf Edmonds.
And that makes me want to follow my heart. Love isn't something we invented. It's observable, powerful. It has to mean something. Maybe it's some artifact of a higher dimension that we can't consciously perceive.
This feels like a bit of a stretch.
Love is the one thing we're capable of perceiving that transcends dimensions of time and space. The tiniest possibility of seeing Wolf again excites me. That doesn't mean I'm wrong.
It might.
TARS, chart a course for Dr. Mand.
Oh, they didn't even vote. What I want to know is how the guy who was stuck by himself for 23 years with no one to talk to, how he didn't go absolutely crazy.
Murph, have you eaten enough? Would you like some more souffle?
Oh, no. I'm full, thanks.
Coop, finish your fritter, please.
Oh, they had another one and named him Cooper.
The dust. I have a friend who could look at his lungs.
Things aren't getting any better down here. This blight is just getting stronger and stronger.
If you're wrong, you will have a very personal decision to make. Strike out on Man's planet, and we'll have to decide whether to return home or push on to Edmonds with Plan B. You might have to decide between seeing your children again and the future of the human race. I trust you'll be as objective then.
Oh, man. Let's hope it doesn't come to that, but I feel like it might.
I'm here, Professor.
Forgive me, Murph. I lied to you. There is no way to help us.
The equation. Did my father know? Did he leave me? You can't leave. He was at peace. I'm very sorry for your loss.
It didn't sound like he was at peace. So he told them when they went up, there was a plan A and a plan B.
He told you, right?
But there never what plan B was plan A. But she's gonna figure it out. They're gonna make it work.
You left us here. To starve.
Can't believe this. Whoa. That's not a cloud. Or it is.
Cloud.
Frozen cloud. Wow. This is his planet. Man's planet. It's frozen. So this is the one that's further from the black hole. Oh. Is he gonna be alive? Is there anyone inside? He's alive. Oh. Is that Matt Damon? Wonder how long he was...
You never learn just how good it can be to see another face.
Wonder how long before he went into cryo, how long he was alone for.
The last time I went to sleep, I didn't even set a waking date. You have literally raised me from the dead.
Lazarus.
Lazarus.
Tell us about your world.
Our world, we hope, is cold, stark, but undeniably beautiful.
Down at the surface, breathable air. I've mounted several major expeditions, but Kip there really did most of the legwork.
What went wrong with him, sir?
Degeneration.
Would you like me to look at him?
No. He needs a human touch.
Dr. Brand, Case is relaying a message for you.
Dr. Brand, I'm sorry to tell you that your father died today.
Is that Murph? He's grown.
Brand, did you know? This was all a sham. Did my father know too? Dad? I just want to know if you left me here to die.
No. He wouldn't have gone. He went for you, to save you.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
I do.
What?
He never even hoped to get the people off the Earth.
No.
But he's been trying to solve the gravity equation for 40 years.
But Murph is gonna do it.
The equation couldn't reconcile relativity with quantum mechanics. You need more data. You need to see into a black hole.
If we see beyond the horizon, we can't, Coop.
There's some things that aren't meant to be known.
Why keep building those damn
Because
stations?
he knew how hard it would be to get people to work together.
People need hope.
You never would have come here unless you believed you were going to save them.
Yep, he was sent here on a lie.
Monstrous lie.
He was prepared to destroy his own humanity in order to save the species. He made an incredible sacrifice.
No.
I'm sorry, Cooper. Their case is hopeless.
No.
Not if you give up, it is. You have to keep trying till there's no human left to try.
It's half the answer.
How do you find the other half?
Out there, a black hole.
Some people have a right to know.
Panic won't help.
Isn't that exactly what Professor Brand was manipulating us
Brand
to
gave
do?
up on us. I'm still trying to solve this.
So, do you have an idea?
A feeling. I told you about my ghost. I was never scared of it. It felt like a person. It was trying to tell me something. If there's an answer here on Earth, it's back there in that room.
What if her father is the ghost?
I have a suggestion for your return journey. Have one last crack at the black hole.
I'm going home, bro.
It's a chance for the people on Earth. Something crossing the horizon fast might survive. So, what's to say there isn't some way that the probe can glimpse the singularity and relay the quantum data? TARS is the obvious candidate.
I need the old optical transmitter off Kip, Cooper.
I'm gonna need TARS to remove and adapt some components from Kip. I'll supervise.
Dr. Mann, we need to find 3 secure sites. I think we should wait. I'd really like to secure those sites by nightfall. Follow me.
Ah, man. This movie.
Safety first, Case, remember. Safety first, Cooper.
Man, those little robots can turn into anything, huh?
I'm going home. That yearning to be with other people is powerful. That emotion is at the foundation of what makes us human. It's not to be taken lightly.
Forgot about the watches. She was talking about love. He's talking about emotions being powerful. They're building up to something.
Just take this gently.
Ooh. Look at this
Our
place.
survival instinct is our single greatest source of inspiration. What does research tell us is the last thing you're gonna see before you die?
Your life flash before
Your
your
children,
eyes?
their faces. At the moment of death, your mind's gonna push a little bit harder to survive. For them.
Deep breath. Hey, I bet you're Coop. Why don't you have a seat here for me? It's bad. They cannot stay here.
But where are they gonna go? I mean, the whole Earth is gonna be like that probably.
Professor, I am having trouble completing the boot up.
I don't understand.
It's funny. When I left Earth, I thought I was prepared to die.
What is he? What is happening?
I can't let you leave with that ship. We cannot survive here. I'm sorry.
This isn't the right planet. What the hell? Why, Matt Damon? Why?
You have a responsibility.
Oh! Dad didn't raise you to be this dumb, Tom.
Dad didn't raise me. Grandpa did. He faked all the data.
It was fake?
I tried to do my duty, Cooper. But I knew that if I just pressed that button, then somebody would come and save me.
Oh my god. He was just thinking about himself.
Yes.
Oh my god. They should have gone to the other planet.
We go live underground with you? Pray that Daddy comes to save us?
Dad's not coming back. It's up to me.
His dad couldn't do it.
Dad didn't even try! Dad just abandoned us!
No, he's trying right
He
now.
left us here to die.
Nobody's going with you.
You gonna wait for your next kid to die?
Get out.
Everything is going crazy.
No.
Stop it! What the hell?
Don't judge me, Cooper.
Oh, we judging
You
you.
were never tested like I... Because I want to save all of us. For you, Cooper.
I think you're a little bit confused, sir.
I'm sorry, I can't watch you go through this. I'm sorry.
What?
I thought I could. I'm here for you.
What
Just
the
listen to
hell?
my voice, Cooper.
This guy is demented. I'm doing this for you. I have your own best interest at heart. I'm here for you, but I can't
see
watch
your
this. Do you see your children? Oh, fuck this. Oh my god.
They're right there with you. Do not go gentle.
Pull Tars.
Into that good night. Rage against the dying of the light. Help!
Cooper? Cooper, we're coming. Chase!
And away.
Now where's she going?
We're almost there.
Watch out for the
There's a security
clouds.
lockout, sir. It requires a person to access function.
Try not to freak.
She's gonna burn it, so they have to leave.
Hang in there, come on.
She's destroying the farm crops.
Man, it's lying.
Please don't make
Was it set to rig if someone were to access the data? Or rig to explode? Is Matt Damon in their ship?
Tars, 10 o'clock. Romilly did not survive.
Oh no.
Save him. If he takes control of that ship, we're dead.
He'd ruin us?
Yeah. Yeah, that guy's his brain is messed up. He'd been through too much shit that no human could get out of sane, I guess.
Go get in the back seat. Get in the back seat now. Dr. Mann, please respond.
He doesn't know the endurance docking procedure.
Well, the autopilot does.
Not since Tars disabled it.
Nice. What's your trust setting, Tars?
Lower than yours, apparently.
Oh, wow.
Do not attempt docking. I repeat, do not attempt docking.
Auto docking sequence withheld.
Override.
Unauthorized.
Do not attempt docking. I repeat, do not attempt docking.
He shut you off, buddy. He can't hear you. Was he trying to do it manually? Do not attempt docking.
Imperfect contact. Hatch lockout disengaged.
You open the hatch, the airlock will depressurize. What happens if you blow the airlock?
Nothing good.
Dr. Mann, listen to me.
This is not about my life. This is about all mankind.
You're lying.
There is a moment.
Ah, fuck. Oh.
It is not.
That idiot. The best of the best.
There's no point in using her fuel to chase...
Analyze the endurance's spin.
Cooper, what are you doing?
Docking.
It's not possible.
No, it's necessary.
Endurance is hitting stratosphere.
Pace, if I black out, you take a stick.
We are lined up. Initiating spin.
Oh my god. Oh, she passed out. That's fucking insane.
Easy.
Now stop the spin.
Main engine's on. Pushing out of orbit. Come on, baby. Okay, we're out of orbit.
Ooh.
Okay. And for our next trick.
What's next?
We're heading into Gargantua's pool.
Are we gonna go in a black hole? The closer they get to the black hole, the time's gonna slow down, right?
The backup generator kicked in, so the system's stable. They're all good.
Good. I think we can scratch our way to Edmund's planet. Gargantua, pull us down close to our horizon and a powered slingshot around, launching us towards Edmund's planet.
Manually?
That's what I'm here for.
That's why they got the best pilot.
What about the time slippage?
Well, neither one of us have time to worry about relativity right now, Dr. Brand.
I'm sorry, Cooper.
No going back to family now.
And Ranger 2 is rocket boosters to push us out of the black hole's gravity. And TARS will detach
And get sucked right into that black hole.
You can't ask TARS to do this for us.
If I can find a way to transmit the quantum data I'll find in there, they might still make it.
Let's just hope there's still someone there to save.
So TARS goes into the black hole, and we try to sling over to Edmund's planet. Look at this. The visuals are insane. Don't pass out again.
Detach!
Bye, TARS.
See you on the other side, Coop.
See you there, Slick!
Ranger 2, prepare to detach.
What? No! No! Cooper! You told me we had enough resources for both of us.
We agreed, Amelia. 90%.
Oh no. Oh, he's leaving her alone.
Pushing the event horizon.
Heading towards blackness.
Holy shit.
Flashes of light in this blackness.
Oh gosh. He must be going incredibly fast. I imagine he'd be stretched out like a noodle or something. I mean, who knows? Eject? Oh my god. What is this? Is it a... What's it called? A tesseract? Is he in four-dimensional space? This is so trippy. Oh. It's her bookshelf. I had the darndest feeling, man.
Murph!
I was gonna say, it looks like he's in a giant library, and then... Oh my goodness. And why is he able to connect with her? Because of love. Just like Brand said. Everything in this movie has been a clue.
If you're leaving, just go.
No, don't go. Don't go, you idiot. Don't go!
But he gives himself the...
S.
He gives himself the coordinates, though.
T.
So he does realize he has to go eventually, right?
Hey!
We don't have time for this, come on!
What? Stay!
Stay. Oh, he was telling himself to stay. So was he not the one who gave the coordinates then?
Make him stay, Merv. Don't let me leave, Merv.
Oh.
You were my ghost.
TARS.
You survived.
Somewhere in their fifth dimension.
Fifth?
What the hell is they?
You've seen that time is represented here as a physical dimension.
Gravity. To send a message. Can cross the dimensions, including time.
Okay, how does that help us?
Do you have the quantum data?
I am transmitting and on all wavelengths, but nothing is getting out, Cooper.
I could do this.
Oh.
I could do this.
Such complicated data to a child.
Not just any child.
They didn't bring us here to change the past.
Oh, they didn't bring us here at all. We brought ourselves.
Yeah. You did send the coordinates.
Tart, could be the coordinates for NASA.
Yes.
In binary.
I brought myself here.
I thought they chose me.
No.
They didn't choose me, they chose her.
For what, Cooper?
To save the world. One little girl's bedroom, every moment.
He has to find her now.
I'm gonna find a way to tell Murph.
How, Cooper?
The love, Tars, love. It's just like Gran said. My connection with Murph, it is quantifiable. It's the key.
Give her the quantum data.
The watch.
Oh.
The watch. We code the data into the movement of the second hand.
That's why it was flickering like... Oh my god.
Cooper, what if she never came back for it?
She will. She will.
You know why? 'Cause love. Motherfucker. Just like Brand said. I'm sorry for thinking you were stupid, Brand, when you said we're talking about that. Okay, Tom, play nice, please. I don't think he's gonna want to listen to you right now.
Did it work?
I think it might have. The bulk beams are closing the Tesseract.
Oh, it was a Tesseract.
They're not beings. They're us.
Huh?
Cooper, people couldn't build this.
No, not yet. One day.
Oh my god.
What happens now?
I don't know. I had a feeling like some of this stuff was gonna happen, but it's so much better than I imagined. There's Brand. Oh, I forgot about this. It was him. Oh my god. This movie's brilliant. This is my new favorite movie on this channel. I'm sorry, Blade Runner, you're amazing, but this is something else.
Mr. Cooper. All right, let's take it slow, sir. Actually, you are 124 years old.
Oh my god. Where are we? When are we? What are we? Like...
You were extremely lucky. The Rangers found you with only minutes left in your oxygen supply.
Whoa. It's humans' new
Cooper Station.
place to live.
Well, nice you to name it after me.
They didn't...
It's named after your daughter. She'll be here in a couple weeks.
No!
She is far too old to be transferring from another station. This is Murphy Cooper we're talking about.
Yes, it is.
They are just spoiling me. Whoa. This is crazy.
Well, my dad was a farmer, like everybody else back then.
She did confirm just how much she loved farming.
She did she?
No, he didn't.
Had everything replaced and put back where... The machine we found under Saturn when we found you, yes.
Tars. I knew Tars was the best. I called it early on, right?
Additional customization.
Humor, 75%.
Auto self-destruct, T-minus 10, 9.
Let's make that 60%.
Knock, knock.
You want 55?
Stars.
Is this really what it was like?
I was never this clean, Slick.
And where's all the dust? Doesn't feel like home
I
without
don't care
dust.
much for this pretending we're back where we started. I want to know where we are, where we're going.
The family's all in there.
He came back. He kept his promise. I didn't think that that would be possible.
You told him I like farming. How is your ghost?
She knows.
I know. I knew who it was. But I knew he'd come back. Because my dad promised me.
I'm here now, Mur.
Power of love.
I'm here.
No parent should have to watch their own child die. You go.
Where?
Brand. She's out there, setting up camp.
But isn't her ex-boyfriend over there on that planet? Assuming he survived.
Alone in a strange galaxy.
Oh no. So much for Lazarus, huh?
By the light of our new sun.
So they're gonna get the planet ready for everybody.
In our new home.
Don't end. Oh my god, it was a perfect movie. It was fucking perfect. Definitely my new favorite movie on the channel. Whoa. Is it okay if I just cry for a bit? Let me just feel this, you know? Oh, I loved it. That movie was just right up all my alleys. Every one of them. I feel, after watching that, I feel like 50-something years older. I'm really glad I watched it before I saw like too much. Because like I've mentioned in the past, I always hear people referencing this movie. Like, let me tell you like how up my alley this is. So many of the videos that I watch on YouTube that are talking about like different movies or different video games, they're always like, it reminds me of when in Interstellar, and then I'll always like stop the video and skip through it. But the fact that like all the stuff that I enjoy watching and that I'm interested in, that they always pull from this damn movie, I had a feeling it would be something that I would enjoy, but even then, I was absolutely blown away. I'm so glad that I played Outer Wilds before watching this movie, because that game and this movie, it feels like they really like they can be a pair, you know? They talk about like the, you know, and I won't pretend that I understand everything that's going on in Outer Wilds when they're talking about like quantum mechanics and things like that, but you know, like you go inside black holes and white holes, even though I don't think there's any proof that white holes exist, but still, and you're flying around in your little spaceship, and well, that game goes to like some crazy places for sure, and you have to play it if you haven't. But experiencing that game helped me to understand and appreciate this movie more. The only thing that I heard about this movie, like accidentally, was about like the time passing differently for the character that I always see in the GIF crying, right? Which turned out to be Cooper, and somebody that he left behind on Earth. I thought it was like a wife, but it was his daughter, you know, well, and his son too. We can't forget about that. But Murph was like, you know, she was the one. So that was kind of the only thing that I really knew about going in, like that there was going to be some difference in like the flow of time for them. But even knowing like that little bit, there was still so much more to this movie. It was so complex. Everything early on had a point. Everything early on was important for something that would come up later at the end. The watch, the talking about love, Matt Damon talking about survival and your children and seeing your children before you die and all that kind of things. Like everything, it was just so perfectly laid out. It was a beautifully crafted story, like intricately woven. Every time you watch this movie, you see something that you missed before. Yes. I feel like I caught on to a lot of a fair amount of stuff for my first time. I kind of thought that he would end up being the ghost because I think I've just experienced enough stories where I just kind of felt like that would be like the biggest emotional payoff. So I was like, it's probably him. Like I just kind of figured that's where they were going with it. But the way everything played out was just so much more amazing than I could even imagine that it would be. And it reminds me of one of the stories that I read in I, Robot by Isaac Asimov. I just finished reading that this morning, actually. And I want to read a passage from that book because it's kind of like spoilers if you guys ever want to read that, which I would recommend. I'll probably read the passage. I'll put it in the video. But they do interstellar travel in that, and the way they describe it and like what the people are experiencing when they're traveling like faster than the speed of light and stuff was such a vivid and amazing description. And I was envisioning something kind of like some of the visuals that I was seeing in this movie. It was really trippy. It was so cool. Okay, so this is the passage from I, Robot, the story, Escape. So spoilers for that, but this is when Greg Powell and Mike Donovan are going into a interstellar interstellar jump, the first of humanity to go through it. And this is how they described it. And I was thinking about this. I'm gonna just kind of skip through, read a few paragraphs here and there. But I was thinking about this. It gave me some kind of like mental image that was very similar to what they were showing in the movie. So anyways, it says, an hour later, perhaps, Powell looked at his hand on the metal chair arm and said with frozen calm, "Feel the wall, Mike." Donovan did, and said, "You can feel it shake, Greg." Even the stars seemed blurred. From somewhere came the vague impression of a huge machine gathering power with the walls, storing up energy for a mighty leap, throbbing its way up the scales of strength. It came with a suddenness and a stab of pain. Powell stiffened and half jerked from his chair. His sight caught Donovan and blanked out while Donovan's thin shout whimpered and died in his ears. Something writhed within him and struggled against a growing blanket of ice that thickened. Something that broke loose and whirled in a blaze of flickering light and pain. It fell and whirled and fell headlong into silence. It was death. It was a world of no motion and no sensation, a world of dim, unsensing consciousness, a consciousness of dark and of silence and of formless struggle. Most of all, a consciousness of eternity. He was a tiny white thread of ego, cold and afraid. The white thread that might have been Powell heaved uselessly at the insubstantial eons of time that existed all about him and collapsed upon itself as the piercing shriek of 100 million ghosts of 100 million soprano voices rose to a crescendo of melody. It rose up a spiral stairway of violent sound into the keening supersonics that passed hearing, and then beyond. The white thread that was Powell groveled backward before the advancing shout, and felt the sharp stab of the pointing finger. It all exploded into a rainbow of sound that dripped its fragments onto the aching brain. Powell was in the chair again. He felt himself shaking. So that was Powell and Donovan's experience in the interstellar jump. And even though Asimov was describing more of their state of actually being dead during that jump, because they hadn't worked out all the kinks yet, it was a death and a revival. So even though it wasn't necessarily describing the jump itself, I was still getting like these images of just like space twisting and contorting and light and sounds and just otherworldly sensations. And that's what I was thinking back to when they were going through like the wormhole and the black hole and everything was going all crazy. It was reminding me a lot of that passage, one of my favorite parts of this whole book. And I also thought that maybe they were gonna die and come back when they mentioned the interstellar travel in the movie Interstellar because of like the Lazarus stuff. So anyways, it was just really cool to watch this movie. Just finishing reading I, Robot this morning. I finished it. One of the things that I really loved about this movie and that I also really enjoy about I, Robot, they have a very hopeful view of the future and like AI and like robot intelligence that I find very refreshing. I like that very hopeful view of the future. And it would be really nice if like that's where it goes, as opposed to like, I don't know, 2001 A Space Odyssey, where it's like, I can't do that, Hal, or whatever. I think I made myself clear when we were watching, but just in case, the music, the soundtrack was amazing. And the visuals were absolutely like breathtaking and blowing my mind. Just imagining yourself like shooting out into space, going through a wormhole, going to another galaxy, going into a black hole, going into 5-dimensional reality. Well, I guess technically a 3-dimensional space in a 5-dimensional reality, but it's scary. But not in a bad way. I mean, if I were actually there, I would, it would be scary in a bad way, I think, maybe. But watching it is absolutely amazing to see and to think about the scope of space and all the things that we don't understand about time and relativity and quantum mechanics and all that kind of stuff. And I feel like this movie just, from what I've seen, from the very limited like movies that I've seen compared to what's out there, this was like the best representation of that and that feeling that I've ever seen. By far, we saw all facets of humanity, the good and the bad, from the different characters, from Dr. Brand, the father, from Brand, the daughter, from Matt Damon. He was he was on one end of the spectrum. I feel like this is the most disjointed, all over the place post-movie thoughts that I've done. Usually when we watch these on a movie night, which is, I forgot to mention, but we were watching this together on a movie night. Usually I'll kind of say some quick thoughts about the movie. We'll talk together with the audience. It'll be like a really informal kind of brief, thing. And then when I get off with everybody, I'll come back and I'll get my thoughts together and I'll record them. But I had so much to say that I wanted to just say it. Like I had to just get everything out right then. So what else can I say now that I'm here alone, and how do I want to end this video? I'm just kind of flabbergasted after that, and I can't really think about anything else right now. Again, my new favorite movie that I've watched on this channel, it has overthrown Blade Runner, and I never thought that would be possible. Maybe it's just recency bias, but I don't think so. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on this movie, and I really thank you for making it to the end of this video, and I really appreciate you guys. And I feel like so uplifted after that, and it was a beautiful, wonderful story, a beautiful visually, musically, the messaging, a masterpiece. I would say that movie is a masterpiece. So please recommend. I know that I get a lot of recommendations, and it's hard for me to get to them in a timely manner. I can only watch one movie at a time, but please recommend more movies like this and like Blade Runner, and just, this is my thing, man. This is my thing. I will see you guys in the next video, and take care. Bye bye.